going to show you how to manage your assets using the Metquay calibration testing and asset management software. So when it comes to assets, there could be two types of assets: the assets that are owned by your company, or if you're a commercial calibration lab, the assets that are sent to your lab by your customer, which is the customer's assets. So right now I'm going to speak about the internal calibration lab scenario where all the assets are owned by your company itself, or maybe you'll be sending it out to other calibration labs for getting them calibrated at regular intervals. So the option for that is manage master instrument. So on this screen, all the instruments that you see are owned by your company itself. So it would have a unique number, a name, instrument type, a tag number, the department in which it belongs to, the last certificate number, the certificate number of the last from the last calibration, status of that instrument, whether it's active or inactive. If it is decommissioned, you can mark them as inactive. Download the unique number. So each instrument would have a unique number which is generated by the system itself when you add that instrument into the application. You can print it out as a barcode. Then you have the created date, calibrated date, recommended due date, and a verification due date. So recommended due date is the due date before which you have to recalibrate this instrument, and verification due date is the due date for verification, interim verifications. So also you can export this information into an Excel sheet if you want. So you can directly export this to an Excel sheet. You will be able to find all the details in a very good formatted fashion like this. Also, this table right here that you see is completely searchable. So if you have a if you want to search using the name of the instrument or serial number or tag number or any other information, you can just search using that and you will be able to find the instrument. So this is the search table. Now let's add a new instrument. Click on add. As I said, the unique number would be automatically generated when you add a new instrument. You can give the instrument name, multi-purpose calibrator, and you can choose an instrument type. So if you can search for the instrument type here. So if it's not available, you can just add it. So what is the category of the instrument? It's an electrical. What is the make? Fluke. Model 55200. Range, you can leave the range as blank if you want, and type is digital. So you can save it, and now on you can reuse this type. For example, if there is another instrument which is coming in, you can reuse this type and give the serial number SR2200, tag number TG2200, certificate number. This would be the latest certificate number, which is which came with this instrument when it was recalibrated. So let's give it. And traceability, the organization to which it is traceable, NABL or NIST, certification agency, so the company which calibrated this, and calibrated date. So you can mark the calibrated date. The recommended due date, you can mark the recommended due date right here. So these are important because this is the dates which would trigger the alerts. I'll speak about the alerts once we finish this, and the verification due date. And if you want, you can upload a certificate. You could choose a PDF from the application and upload it. So it would act as a quick reference for the instrument. You can just click on view and view the certificate. So I've just uploaded a random document right here. It would be a certificate most of the time, and You can choose the department in which it belongs to. So if you have multiple departments, you can map the appropriate department and click on save. Now let's search for the added instrument, which is the Fluke 55200. Search for it, and here you go, we have the instrument added. Now let's see how we can set up the alerts for the calibration due date. So alerts are set up in my company. Go to the alerts tab right here and click on edit, and choose the alert type as calibration expiring master instruments, because we are setting up all our alerts in the master instruments. And also we can set up the mail recipients. So let's give support at metquay.com and qa at metquay.com. So you can give as many emails as you want. All these emails will receive email alerts on the specified interval. So 14 days, 30 days and 60 days. So the first email will be sent 60 days before the calibration due date, the second one at 30, and the last one at 14 days. So if you want to add more alerts, you can just specify the alert interval right here, and you can give the mail subject and the mail content like you give here. So all these are editable. You can give your own mail subject and mail content, and it would automatically send emails on the specified intervals. So that's how we set up the alerts. And then we have the reports. So we have calibration expiring instrument reports. So basically this is a report format of the alerts that you see here. So alerts are sent automatically. So but if you want to take a list of instruments which are due for calibration in, let's say, 30 days, all you have to do is come to this report and search for 30 days. So there are no instruments. 60, no, 7. Right, so let's go ahead and update one of our instruments and mark its calibration due date, so as some recent date, so that it would appear on the report. So let's recommend the due date. Instead of 2023, I'm making it 2021 March 20th 2020, sorry, 2020 March 20th. So let's update it, and now let's go to the calibration experiment reports and give 30. Right here we have. So this is how we will be receiving data in our report. Based when the calibration due date is near, it will automatically list that on the report. Then also you can export this to an Excel if you want. Also, if you want to email this to a customer, you can directly email it to a customer, or anyone who is in your lab, you can directly email this. So these details will be automatically sent to the user as an email as well. So that's how we manage assets in Metquay. Thank you.